Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, September 4th. It's your social studies lesson. We have a 3-day weekend, which means we have a holiday on Monday and no school. Monday is Labor Day. That's the day that we take off to celebrate all of the hardworking people in our community. So today we're going to read a book about community helpers. Not just one, but more than one. It's called Jade's Trip Around Town. And then when we're done, you're going to need your journal or a piece of paper, a drawing paper or a blank piece of copy paper or any kind of paper, or you can do it in your journal. And when you're done, you're going to draw a picture of what you want to be when you grow up. And then you're going to try to write, I want to be, A, and whatever you pick. So, just enjoy the story about Jade's trip around town. And then when we're done, you're going to draw a picture of what you want to be when you grow up. What kind of job you want to have in the community. So the author and the illustrator are the same person, and it is Meg Gaertner. And she wrote the words that became the story. However, she did not draw pictures. This is another nonfiction book, a book that you learn from with things that are real, not just a story that's made up. And so it's going to have pictures of real people doing real things instead of drawings. That's what some nonfiction books will have. Not all, but some. Most of them will have pictures to show what is actually being taught about in the book. So today we're going to do Jade's Trip Around Town. Today was a big day for Jade. What happened to Jade today? Jade walked around town. She met many community helpers. Jade went to the library. There were so many books in the library. Let's pick what loves the library because of the books. A librarian helped Jade find books to read. Jade picked books about sports. So a librarian is another community helper. We haven't learned about him or her yet, but that's another community helper. We have librarians in our schools. We call them media specialists. Ours is Miss Donnelly. And there are librarians who work in the public libraries around town. Then Jade walked through the park and she met a police officer. Police officers keep people safe. Jade passed a mail carrier. The mail carrier was bringing people their mail. That's another community helper we haven't learned about yet, is postman, postwoman, mail carriers. They work for the post office. Finally, Jade went to the doctor. The doctor made sure she was healthy. We learned about doctors the other day. Jade met so many new people from her community today. Have you ever met a community helper? Maybe you live with a community helper. So think about that. What helpers have you met in your community? What do they do to help the community? What do you want to be when you grow up? And this book showed 4 community helpers. So this book showed a librarian and a police officer, a doctor, and a mail carrier. So what other community helpers are there? There are lots of other community helpers. We learned about some other ones that weren't in the book. Firefighter. Grocery store workers. Veterinarians that take care of animals. They're animal doctors. Yes, teachers are community helpers too, because we're teaching the children of the community. So that's a great job. Excuse me, couldn't hold that one in. So we're going to learn some more community helpers next week. And then after that, one more week of that, then we're going to go into science. But I want you, for your Friday activity, to draw a picture of what you want to be when you grow up. Okay? And then try to at least label your picture. Label your picture means that you write a word or two to say what it is. So if you draw a picture of a fire truck or a firefighter, then try to write firefighter. And if you want to be really ambitious and really use that thinking brain, then you could try to write a whole sentence. I want to be a firefighter when I grow up. You probably will need help from your adult to do that, and that's okay. Or you can just label it. But your assignment is to draw a picture of what you want to be when you grow up. So have fun, have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.